Hello and welcome to the Senior Detectives Play Gadget, Invention, Travel and Adventure / Gadget Past as Future. With myself, Senior Detective Beware the Blobber, and co-host, Miss Morrigan Nightshade.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome everyone. So, this game. This is amazing. You can already see and hear the train. The game is an old point-and-click adventure game, mostly set on a train, and where the bad guy is called Horse Lover. It's like someone traveled back in time to the 80s and made a point-and-click adventure for me. It's frightening how much this is designed by committee for me, isn't it, Maury?
And I'm just dragged along.
Yep. As soon as I found out about the game, I said, Maury, we're playing this next, we're playing this next, we're playing this next. We must play this next. Let's get going. Play. Now, supposedly it's a little bit closer to
The fever doesn't go away.
movie than game, but we'll see.
It's all over now. The scientists broke off contact. No news about the comet. Still feverish. From the beginning on, never moved a step. Nothing at all is beginning. So who's Slow Slope? No way of knowing now.
A day 18 years before the end. The National Laboratory at the Academy of Sciences. Little bit Clockwork Orange vibes. Also, hello, Costo.
He's streaming.
Pork, pork, pork. Have you paid your sandwich tax today, Maury?
It's too early for lunch.
The fever doesn't go away. A numbness lingers. It's all over now. The scientists broke off contact. No news about the comet. Still feverish.
Wait, isn't this looping?
From the beginning on, never moved a step. Nothing at all is beginning. So who's Slow Slope?
Yeah, this is
No way
looping.
of knowing
Okay,
now.
start. We've seen this. Choo choo! 10 out of 10 game has train. Gadget. Past as future. Oh, seamless transition from the video clip into the point and click. The colors changed very slightly, but otherwise, fantastic. What is this thing?
This
A radio?
is a flash news report. Sometime before dawn this morning, scientists at the National Observatory sighted a comet, which is now fast approaching the center of the solar system. The comet passed above Pluto's orbit yesterday and is heading towards Earth. Efforts have been initiated at the observatory to determine the comet's exact orbit, and a study of possible countermeasures has been scheduled. I repeat.
Okay, so there's a comet that's going to destroy Earth, sure. And all of those just seem to turn the radio on and off. How do we leave? Ooh, that's a menu. Save? Okay, you have 3 save slots, sure. How do we continue? I don't want to exit. How do we continue? Do we hit exit? Exit menu, okay. How do I exit? Here, okay, we click to the side. There's a key? But we can't pick up the key. Can I interact with the book? Ah, here we go. We can get to the key. Key got. There's a book. The West End Hotel of Slowslop. At 8 o'clock, we grab the book. There's a picture of the science facility? Museum of Science. Okay. A poster about the railway. Can we go out the window? No. We can open the window, though. Oh, no, we can. Sort of. We can look out the window, and there's a red star. And then a orrery. You're hideous.
So
Please.
we live right across from the Museum of Science?
It's not quite as nice as living on the train station, but we'll make do. Please be certain not to forget your luggage. Mr. Slowslop awaits you in the lobby. Okay, so we should turn back around and find our luggage. How do I turn around? By closing the door. Where is our luggage? If I was our luggage, where would I be? This side of the bed? Maybe we have our luggage? Yeah, I'm going to assume we have our luggage then, as I don't see it. Oh. Oh, that was something. What was that? Come on, there was a down view. I'm not allowed it again. What if we turn around? Ooh, Grand Central Railway. West End, Downston, Museum of Science, Grand Central, National Observatory, Suburbia, East End. There's the luggage. But how do I... Look, you can see it. But how do I grab it? It's clearly there. But there's no obvious way to look down. Ah, there we go. Luggage got. We can open our luggage. We put the book in it. Okay, now we go to the door. No. We go to the door. Ooh, he has a very visible seam in his face. You aren't allowed in here. Please go back to your own room. Okay. Is this an elevator light? Yes. Frightening horror child. I might have picked up the wrong luggage there. We'll see. Do I have to press a button? Do I get out? Or do I press a button on the... It doesn't look like I can push a button on the control panel, so maybe we get out.
The child is running away with our luggage.
Well, there was two. The child had a luggage as well. As I took it, because we only picked up one suitcase from the ground as far as I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you... Please leave your key at the reception desk. Can do. How do we access our inventory to, put key here? In here? No. Although it doesn't hurt to make another save. How do we access our inventory? Before it just brought up the suitcase automatically when we were in the suitcase. Maybe I summoned someone? No? Can I talk to you again and just say there's no one at the door? No, he insists on leaving the key at the reception. What about you? Can we talk to you, friend? What I want you to do, I explained the other day on the phone. You'll establish contact with the evil scientist named Horse Lover. Look at the photograph here on the table. You screenshotting this, Maury, so we can recognize Horse Lover?
Not prepared.
Maury hasn't got her homework done.
Uh-huh.
Say when.
I thought I had it. It doesn't seem to want to. There we go.
Okay, thank you, Maury. The third person from the left is Horse Lover. I should have actually clicked that first before getting into print screen, my bad, but I didn't know it was gonna... I thought if I clicked again it would take us away. So, 1, 2, 3, this guy. How do we leave here now? Maybe it wants me to click on him? Let me get our suitcase. Can I grab my key? No, our suitcase now only has binoculars. And a picture. Horse Lover is at the museum. Go to the West End train station. Catch the train for East End. Get off at the Science Museum. So those feel like things we should note down. West End station, catch train east, get off Museum of Science. No need to report, I'll be in touch from time to time. Okay, now can I hand in the key? Yes, the person has come to the front desk, and good God, they're horrifying. I will take your room key. I have presumed to arrange a ticket for you. We hope you will again honor us with your stay. That's very Japanese. Okay, we get a train ticket. And it goes into FMV mode. I didn't know it would have such a spooky aesthetic. And like, this is what, a 1993 game? This is really impressive, like, cinematic graphics for a 1993 game. Really impressive. We hand in our ticket. West End. Okay, how do we find out which train we want? The platforms, use the main stairway, please. Okay, where is the main stairway? This? That looks like a stairway, but how do I get there? This way. And then left. And then left. The Nova Express is no longer in operation. Okay, what about the other way? The Nova... Okay, both of these don't do anything, though. Use the main stairs, my backside. Let's try and navigate around and find out where the other stairs are. Surely there must be other stairs. Not seeing them. Perhaps I'm being blind. Ah, here we go. Okay, do we give you our ticket? Oh, God! The train for East End is boarding. Please hurry. How do I go past you? Here. This is the train for East End. Okay, back into FMV mode. Absolutely gorgeous train. And again, a really good transition into, like, between the video clip mode and the world. The point and click world. Okay, we can't go this way. But I can't seem to open this door either. Okay, I can open this door. Is this horse lover? I don't think so. That doesn't look like the guy
No.
dead from the left. Can we talk to you? My pupils dilated and my cheek muscles twitched. Saliva flowed like it'd never stop and the blood curdled in my veins. Electricity shot down my spine and when I was numb from top to toe, a purple rash came out on my thighs and groin. To a metallic whine, the pain drilling through my skull, I began slowly to drift into unconsciousness. Oh, wow. They even animate... No, I don't need to hear your weird poem, man. Can I leave you alone, please? Okay, what about this guy? That doesn't look entirely unlike him.
That doesn't look like him at all.
Really?
You said the third one from the left, right?
No, from the right.
Oh, I heard third man from the left. Yes, still no.
Still no? Okay. George, Charles, Wilhelm, John, Constantine, Thomas, and Horselover. Those scientists are all lying through their teeth. They talk of a comet colliding with Earth, and it's just nonsense. This train stops at Downtown Museum of Science, Grand Central, and Suburbia. The Museum of Science, just get off at the station with that name. And then it opens my suitcase. I don't know why. Flying machine? It looks very, Leonardo da Vinci gyrocopter.
Mm-hmm.
We'll arrive at downtown shortly. Downtown. Another gorgeous video clip of the train. I think that was the one from the cover, potentially, even. We didn't want to get off at downtown, did we? We wanted to get off at, what was it? Museum of Science.
I believe so.
So... But it looks like there's... I can't turn left or right. I think I'm forced to hop off, which is weird. Do I just hop back on? The train will remain here for a few minutes to adjust to schedule. There's a person. We go talk to this person. Is this them? Horselover is our leader. He's been working with Charles. I'd like you to visit the Museum of Science so you can get off at the station there. And then he just says the same thing again. Okay, how do we leave you alone? Here. And then we can hop back on the train? Maybe the door that's actually open? No, turn around. There was a door that's actually open. Here. Turn right. Here. We get back on the train.
Ooh.
Ooh! Boo, Maury. Okay, we're back on the train. This was the weird poet man. That's not all. When I came to, I was sitting alone in a dark room. Sometimes I feel this excruciating pain deep inside my head. The rash is gone, but my skin is still swollen. He does look sad. But he was talking about, like, essentially being tortured, so that kind of makes sense. None of the details come back to me. All I remember is the machine. And then he says the same thing again. Oh, come on, let me leave. Is there... But this doesn't open. What else do you want me to do, game? Ah, Museum of Science is next, is what it wants us to acknowledge. So we want to get off. Oh, is the guy on the... Is this him? He has frighteningly green hair. Charles is Horselover's right-hand man. He's over at the Museum of Science. They collect junk parts and then they display their weird machines at the museum. What they've got in mind is hard to guess. And on this side, I'm looking for a man who escaped from the hospital. He's got a handlebar mustache and beady eyes. No danger of hurting anyone, but he's an out-and-out pervert. Can't have him running around free as the breeze. And what about the last person? There was one more person here. This guy.
Yeah, the handlebar mustache and what?
Well, this guy... It's hard to see because of the shadowing. But that kind of looks like a mustache. I think the coffee was drugged. The next thing I knew, I was tied up in a chair. A tall guy started to talk to me, laughing all the time. I don't remember much after that. Can we tell you that the person is behind you? No. That's just so nice. Okay, back of the train. Looks like we've talked to everyone.
What was the other thing he had? He had a handlebar mustache and something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go ask the person again, maybe. So it was turn, forwards, right, talk. Beady eyes.
Beady eyes.
Yes. Leave. Forwards. Ooh! We can go into the train's control room?
That's poor security measures, but sure.
No. There's something here we want to read, isn't there? That looks like we want to read this. Something here, and then there's... buttons. Okay. G41.
G41.
How do we control what you're looking at? Ah, here we go. G41. Analogous material, olivine. Chemical composition, magnesium and iron, silicate. Crystal system, rhombic. Hardness, 5.6 to 7. Specific gravity, 3.3 to 3.7. Green, cleavage, none. Okay, can we change what it's looking at? Or does it just always look at this? It looks like it always looks at this, unless I'm misunderstanding something. No, turn around. There was something else to look at before we talk to you. These glasses? No, we can't look at anything in there. Okay, now we talk to you. We will arrive at the Museum of Science in a few minutes. Museum of Science. The train pulls up. We were supposed to get off here and go to the museum. So where is the station exit? Here. Please wait for the next train bound for East End. Oh, the Museum of Science. Check the monitor at the foot of the stairs. This could be the pervert. Handlebar mustache. Arguably beady eyes. I'm a police detective. I'd like your cooperation. We're looking for the evil man named Horselover. A megalomaniac and pathological liar. He thinks that he's the leader of a revolution. He's a white-haired guy who's been agitating among the scientists. Is his brain exposed? He just has very weird hair. If you've seen him, get in touch with me. We were told to look for a monitor. Who are you? Horselover insists the Earth will be destroyed in a collision with a comet. This game is 93, Nemablob. 93, so it's what, 32 years old now? Pretty bloody old, and honestly the graphics are really good for 93. Nobody believes a word of it. The 90s were only a couple of years ago by Nami's count. At the museum, at the water tower, at the observatory, scientists perform bizarre experiments. They've been brainwashed by Horselover. They're tools in his hands. And no, that's just repeating now. Let us leave. Where is the monitor that we're supposed to find? I don't know. And we're swiftly approaching... Ooh! Telephone booth!
Slow slop here. The situation's changed. I've something else I want you to do for me. Horselover's got 6 people under him. You've got the photographs I gave you of those scientists, right? I want you to keep them under surveillance. Give me reports on what they're researching and why. I'll get in touch with you again later.
Okay. Now we have to monitor every scientist, not just Horselover. We hang up the phone. But what now? Like, we've already talked to you. The scientists at the museum are monomaniacs. They made a device for radiating electromagnetic waves, and now they're using it for nonsensical experiments. And now we can go past you. Out to the exit? Oh, no, here's the monitor that the other guy talked about. FMV mode. Almost seamless transition. And again, a really good transition. We've got the gyrocopter. Can we look at the things in the display cases? There's a vacuum tube display. Those are hideously colourful. No joke, they are really hideously colourful. Some sort of jute box? A vacuum cleaner, an Art Deco vacuum cleaner. How do I get out? I'm stuck. I'm trapped between the... Oh no, there we go. Between the jute box and the displays. A set of headphones. Can I go out the velvet door? Yes. a black screen? I can't see anything there if there is something.
There is. There's the 2 doors.
Okay, I can fiddle with the switches. And then we make a great big mirror array. It's a hologram of a child. But it doesn't seem like we can do anything else. What if we turn on the other one? Then it's a hologram of a person. Not that children aren't people. Can we do the back ones? No, it's only these 2 front switches. How do I leave? So what you're saying, there's doors here. I truly cannot see anything on this screen.
Mm-hmm. There is a little bit to the right.
I can go back. Sure. So here, the pixel thing says there's an exit to the left, like pixel scrubbing. There's just turn left and turn right as far as I can see.
Okay. Well, I guess you're gonna have to turn on the light there because you're hovered over the doors. But could you go a little bit slower?
Oh, do more pixel scrubbing?
No, it's just you're moving so fast that I can't see if it's actually 2 points or if it's 1 because you're moving very quickly.
If what is 2 point? Like
Because-
that there's a light switch?
Because
Or...
right there at the border of the door that you were hovering over, I was just trying to see if it's swapped over directly to the go right view, but it seems to do so. So I don't think it's
Okay.
I don't think you're missing anything.
As in that there was a screen between here and here that I was missing.
Yes, because it's you're basically hovering right across the one door there, and in the middle of the door it goes into the arrow that goes to the right.
Yeah, there's left and right here as well, and there's no down. Left goes back to our hologram machine. Then this is the one that we can't really see, and then the exit. A car? An evil... Oh no, it's a plane. It's less evil. A submarine? Or maybe a monorail... like carriage? We can't go this side of the airplane. A model of the train? Yes. Okay. Another room. Oh, there's a person. How do I get to the person? I can't? But there was a person. There also doesn't seem to be a way out, which is frightening. Ah, here we go. Are you enjoying yourself? They're all old-fashioned machined. We've fixed them up so that they work. For example, the Sensorama here was once a therapeutic device. We've added refinements and use it to develop latent powers. Why don't you start her up? And then it repeats. Okay. Well, this feels like the machine that the other person told us hypnotized them into being a sad poet.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent transition into the FMV. We're travelling through some sort of oily tunnel, and then we're in kaleidoscope view. And I think it's looping now? Say no to drugs, but I can't click, so it mustn't be. We're intended to watch kaleidoscope view. Ooh! A skull! A person's face. And then we're done. Okay. Now what do you have to say? We're still working on this one. It short circuits sometimes. Take the battery. They're out of the sensor armor. Okay. How do we get at the battery? I don't want to talk to you. I want to go do what you've told me to do. No, there doesn't seem to be anything else here. There's this, and let's turn to you. What am I missing? Let's do some more pixel scrubbing. No, it really doesn't seem like I've missed anything. There's just left and right. So maybe I missed something on this screen. But not as far as I can tell. There's just left. Oh, sorry, just right. My bad. There's just right. And if we go this way, it's just talk to you. Well, I am bamboozled. Truly bamboozled. Let's make a save, at the very least. It has been a while. Okay. What have I missed? Oh, was there an up there for a second? No. No, there wasn't. But I must be missing something. Oh! Oh, how did we get at that screen? Okay, you click the bottom of the object. And then we yoink the battery thing, and we put in our suitcase. Okay, now we talk to you again, and we get told, once we perfect the sensor armor, it will stretch native human powers to their very limits. Together with Horselover, we've done a series of experiments. Horselover should be in East End. I'll get in touch with him about you. If you're in a hurry, use the light plane on the second floor. And then we cross the uncrossable little barrier velvet ropes, climb the stairs, and we're going to hop in the airplane? Or maybe even the Leonardo da Vinci style gyrocopter thing? Yeah, it looks like we're going to hop in the Leonardo da Vinci Disc 1 has ended. Please insert Disc 2. Thinking. No. Now, how do we do this on this setup? That is an intriguing question. I don't know. We hadn't gotten this far. My testing was just whether it worked at all. Can I? Here. Here. Okay, I can select it. Give me a sec. So I want to go here, 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 CD, disc 2. Try again. Success! Okay, let's make a save. Seems like a sensible time to save. And the color on the wheels has changed. They're no longer red. They're now green wheels down here. Overwrite existing save, yes. It doesn't have much in the way of background music, does it? It's got light background sounds. But I definitely feel it could be improved by having some actual background music.
I mean, so far it doesn't have much of music or gameplay, but we'll see.
Okay, we power up the Leonardo da Vinci style gyrocopter thing. Is it flying? Question mark. They did a good job of showing us, like, traveling in the train by having the windows open and you could see the stuff moving by, but this is a bit more dodgy. Okay, no, we gotta pull a lever to launch us. It's very chitty chitty bang bang also as well. Okay, we fly the gyrocopter off into the sunset. Oh, you pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, we love you. And in pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, what we'll do near, far, in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended friend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-fended. Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. What can we do? We don't have control, it's still video clip mode. We go under a bridge. How is it doing that? It doesn't have any control surfaces. Oh well. And then we come in for a landing. That's really steep. Okay. Okay. Can we get out of the machine? Okay, I need to move one further screen forwards. Sure. We hop out, and we can go to the suspension bridge. Although it wants us to use our... Maybe we want to use our binoculars? Yes. We start doing some train watching, because of course... The main character loves trains. This is a Wellington-level insane decoy, is what it is. But it has trains. So it's fantastic.
It has no gameplay.
It has very little gameplay, I'll have to give you that. Hello.
Little is being generous.
Oh, come on, we've had to click on things and open things. It's had more interactiveness than Let Us Trade had. We've done more than 12 actions in 1 hour. We're bound for East End. Will you hop aboard? Yes. Hop in the train. We hop on the gorgeous train. Okay, we're on the train. Can we go down the carriageway? Yes. Is... Oh, I can't talk to these people? Oh, come on, I could talk to the other people. I want to talk to these people. Maybe I need to be one more screen forwards. There we go. Is this the bad guy? I'd like you to get the details from Horse Lover. Our plans... You cannot stop them now. Our plans have entered the final phase. Who our orders come from, I don't know. Nor am I privy to the details. Be that as it may, we need your cooperation. And then, hideously wrinkly man. The water tower is where Horse Lover has his laboratory. Go right through East End Station and get on the monorail. This feels like instructions we should note down. Go through East End Station, get on monorail.
Okay, give me a second.
There is a regular schedule of non-stop trains. So, this screen. East End Station, get on monorail.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Talk to you, and your talk cycle step away. Proceed through the train. This might have been the wrong way. Yes, this was the wrong way. Proceed further down the train this way. Talk to Gandhi. We will arrive at Grand Central Station shortly. That was not a seamless transition. Now we're outside the train. Okay. We were told to hop on a monorail, so let's start searching for a... We're sprinting, apparently. To a central platform. With... I mean, he looks like a scientist. He's bald, he's got Homer Simpson hair and glasses. Horse Lover has 6 associates. I am one of them. Some people think we're crazy. But first listen to what I have to say. Since he learned about the existence of the comet, Horse Lover has done all he could to warn people. Not only does no one believe him, there's even an effort afoot to have him executed on the charge of inciting riot. The comet is closing in. The apocalypse draws near. You have to cooperate with us. And then he loops. Okay. Escape you. I don't know that we hop back here, so let's turn around and see if we can go further down the No, we can't go further down the platform. Further down the platform actually just goes to him. So presumably we're done with this area. Yes, we then sprint. Back to the train platform. What do you have to say, Gandhi? Please hurry, the train is about to leave. Alright, we hop back on the train then. More train video clips. It's truly made for me. We can go through this new carriage, which is got different kind of seating, but not seemingly anyone in it. Wrinkle Man again. The train doesn't stop at the National Observatory. And yet... Okay, we continue through the National Observatory. Yeah, it would, Berzel. It would be a computer graphics movie with insane... I mean, you also need the dialogue-y bits where we're talking to people, right? With this. The comet is closing in. You have to believe us. Horse Lover is waiting at the water tower. Change onto the monorail at East End. Wait. I'd like to actually look at where we are. Okay, we've got one more stop before we're at East End. And we talk to Gandhi again. Thank you for riding. A shuttle service on this rail line connects West End and East End. We can't hop off yet, though. Who was I meant to talk to? Maybe someone left something in one of these booths? Ah, yes. We were meant to talk to you again. I'll say it one more time. Tell me all you know. I'm commanding officer of the Imperial Special Forces, says the guy we were told is a perv. I'm the commander of the secret police of the Interior Security Forces. Oh, and... people showered with Sensorama electromagnetic waves become slaves of Horse Lover. The scientists have had their Sensorama baptism. They believe in the approach of the comet. Don't pay attention to what they say. I mean, you'd think that a comet approaching Earth would be something that could be independently verified fairly easily. We're pulling into suburbia now. East End is next last stop of the line. Okay. We hop off. We were told to hop on a monorail. We can get multiple views of the beautiful train. But I don't see an exit. Ah, here we go. Ah, it's the guy that gave us our secret mission. The situation has worsened. You need to hurry. Establish contact with Horse Lover. Find out all you can for me. What if what Horse Lover says is true? We haven't much time left. And then we go to the monorail? No, we've hopped back on the train. But we were told to hop on the monorail from here.
Well, that's a shame.
Game over? Bad end? Let's make a save. We're up to middle save. Okay, we do another lap of the train, presumably. You know that man, do you? The tall fellow you stood talking to at Suburbia. Me and Horselover are in this together. Don't believe a word the bastard says. He's controlling the scientists. Can we go past you? No. Can we go the other way? No. Can we click on the thing that shows us how close we are to where we're going? Does that make more progress? We're stuck. There's nothing more to do here? Except close the door on him? Oh no, we can open the door. Oh, good God! Okay, frightening little child. Crash? No, different video clip. It was taking its time to load the video clip. We hop out of the train and into the universe? Okay. And then the little kid is gone. How is this? Huh? It looks like we've time skipped. Because that was the plane. We're not on the train. We can't talk to these people. They do turn around and look at us. But I can't talk to them. Here's the little kid again. Do you take us back to the train? Not as far as I can tell. It's some sort of cabinet with one of the metal samples in it. And it's shrinking. We can pick it up, except it sublimates away. And then we can hop back into the train? Last stop on the line. We will arrive at East End in a few minutes. That was trippy. How did we exit a train carriage into the middle of a wilderness? Yeah, that does not make sense to me. Maybe it's us having a mental break because of our getting subjected to the sensorama. We can hop off the train. Okay, we were meant to catch a monorail. Oh, no, come on, there was a person to talk to. A monorail here. May I see your ticket? Thank you for travelling with us. Now, if I was the monorail, where would I be? Have you seen a man with a handlebar mustache? I'm a doctor. I've come to take the patient back. Be careful, he's a genuine pervert. Stretch him out on a revolving torture rack and the man smiles. He's that kind of person. And then he just repeats. The scientists are using equipment up in the water tower to analyze the ore's chemical composition. If you're going there, take the monorail. Go straight ahead. Okay, this feels like we should note. Go straight ahead. You will see a stairway on the left. You can get to the monorail that way. Do you get out of the way? No. Where is straight ahead relative to you? So, turn left twice, and then forwards, 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 forwards. We've got the sad poet. The headache won't leave me alone. The pain is like being caught in a tightening vice. Every time the whistle blows, the sound of skull bones grating resonates deep in my ears. I need a corset made of iron to support my head, a thick steel collar that will stand up to superheated steam. He wants to become a train. We were told forwards and then left, but left relative to here doesn't seem to actually go anywhere. So we will start trying to explore the rest of this space. Hello. The conductors, the ticket punchers, the scientists, every one of them is crazy. But you aren't, and that is why I can talk to you. The normal ones, like you and me, just the two of us. And that's all. Okay. Well, considering that we thought we left a train carriage into the middle of a wilderness, I'm not quite willing to grant us sanity, but good on you, friend, if you're willing to grant us sanity. No, we already talked to you. We already talked to you. I didn't talk to you. That boy, time and again, appearing and disappearing. You think that he's gone for good, and then here he is again. Where does he come from? Where does he go? He's trying to tell me something, though I have no idea what it is. No, that leads back to there. I don't want to go there. Where is the monorail? Here? No, that's the railway. Here. We run up some stairs. Seamless transition. But we can't go through here. Why would you face us here if we can't go through here? That is a weird choice. The monorail operates automatically. Start it up with the lever in front. Fully automatic luxury space... No, luxury communist monorails. So there's a lever I need to press? But how do I... Ah, we click on it and opens the door. We get in a slightly different kind of train. We press the lever. No, that lever. Those levers. Then this lever? It's a turboprop-powered monorail? But why, though? But why, though? Okay, this is video clip mode. We've got nothing that we can do. Because it's very something punk. We're in this weird, like, Art Deco streamlined train world. Please wait till the vehicle has come to a full and complete stop. Presumably we hop out. No? Maybe the other side? Yes, the other side. Down the stairs, up the other stairs. Seamless transition to climbing the spiral staircase. Seamless ending. Again. Oh, okay, it's not going to be another video. We climb the stairs, point and click style this time. Come on, I want to talk to this guy. Here's another bit more of the sublimating metal. But we can't pick it up. He's so scary. This is Horselover's lab. He's planning the construction of a spaceship to save the human race. We refine fuel ore for the ship here. We aim a laser beam at a piece of meteor to determine its suitability as fuel ore. Okay, they've turned the metal into a small pile of metal. I can't interact with it though. Do we talk to you again? I can't activate any of those machines. No, it doesn't seem like I'm meant to be down. Maybe I talk to the guy again. So forwards, right, forwards, talk to you again. 3 months ago, a meteor fell near here. Some meteors have this unique chemical constituent. Due to its composition, it reacts to the laser beam. Refined meteorite stored in a capsule can be used as a semi-permanent fuel source. Pull the lever on the left and remove the laser trigger mechanism. Horselover is waiting in the lab. Give the laser to him. Pull the lever on the left. And what was the other thing? Remove the laser mechanism. How do we escape from your screen, friend? There we go. Pull the lever, so these levers? No, come on. Okay, pull the lever on the left. Can we do anything else? Yes, we do all 4 of them. And that lowers the laser beam. We collect the laser beam bit and we put it in our suitcase. There's another radio. Oh no, it's a telephone, my bad. Answer the telephone.
Slow slop here. Horselover's heading for the observatory. Get back to East End as quick as you can, and catch the next train bound for West End. Get off at the National Observatory. I'll contact you there.
Okay, so catch the train back the other direction, back towards the observatory. Get off at the observatory. Hang up the phone. How do we leave this screen? Let me leave the screen, please. If you meet a man with a handlebar mustache, contact me. I'll chase that man to the ends of the earth and never give up. Why have we cut back to being in the train station? Huh? The train for West End is boarding. It's almost departure time. So we skip returning downstairs, which is a bit odd, considering that they make us, like, walk and video clip everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Please insert disk 3, which we know now how to do. CD-ROM, image, disk 3. Halfway done, Maury. We're at disk 3 of 4.
Okay. I'm still waiting for gameplay.
It has trains, Maury! Trains!
You know you would be brutally slaughtering this game if it wasn't for the trains.
I would. I do like the weird, like, sci-fi what's happening, though. That's kind of cool. And it is doing, like, really nice things in terms of, the way that it's doing the moviness. These seamless transitions are well done. There's no gameplay between the bits, really, aside from walking around and talking to people. It's basically a VN with video clips. More or less. Where you are only...
VN has more gameplay.
No, because a VN really is just click, click, click to talk. This is move around the world and decide who you're talking to and in what order. And picking things up. I'm not willing to give you that.
A VN has usually multiple endings, different choices you can make, you can change the story. Unless we at any point get to use any of the information to at least choose who horse lover is, or to find this person with the handlebar mustache.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's
precisely.
gonna
And then we make no choices. Nothing we do in this game has any purpose.
Ominous clouds gathered in the western sky. From the east end came a gentle wind to lick the earth. You've turned into weird poet, man. On the 7th day rose a flood. For 40 days and nights the rains fell on the earth. I see everlasting darkness. Do you know about the sensor armor? The machine insinuates itself into your mind and draws a strange power out of you. It is hard to explain, but it was a very mystical experience. Okay, what about you, friend? One screen forwards. A doctor is looking for me. Ah, this is the handlebar mustache beady eyes man, not the other one that I took it to be. I escaped from an insane asylum. It's a click-through movie. Yeah. This is a terrible mistake. The crazy one is him. He's been chasing me ever since we were officers in training school. You'd be wise not to have anything to do with him. And then he says the same thing again. No, I accidentally do it a third time. Okay. Did you talk with Horse Lover? The train stops at the National Observatory, if you want to go there. It doesn't stop at Suburbia. The observatory is next. You've played FMV movies with more consequences and choices. There has been zero choice. Yes, the only real, like, not in terms of story. There's been zero story choice. There has been choose who you want to talk to in what order, but it has no meaningful change as far as I could tell. food cart. Hello, green hair man. We're planning construction of the Ark. I'm Thomas, chief designer. Horselover is a capable scientist. You won't go wrong to trust his judgment. Apparently this is one of Del Toro's favorite games.
Oh dear.
The comet's approaching. Go see Horselover at the observatory. You're not sure he really likes games? What he wants from his game is a movie? What am I meant to be picking up out of here? The binoculars. Like, the detail on this 3D world and the way the camera moves is fantastic for this age. It's not just straight line camera moves. Like, it's doing tilty panny, beautiful camera movements.
It's pretty for its time. It's
It's
just
very
doesn't have a lot.
cinematic. It's extremely cinematic. This car is all private compartments. Okay, normally you help us leave the train, but not today, apparently. I might have to look at the... Actually, turn around, because I might have to look at this thing first. Okay, now that we know it's going to the National Observatory, can we look at the radio? Yeah, I'm gushing over multiple train perspectives. Yes. Correct, Wick. And video clips of the trains from multiple angles.
Flash news report. Sometime before dawn this morning, scientists at the National Observatory sighted a comet, which is now fast approaching the center of the solar system. The comet passed above Pluto's orbit yesterday, and is heading
This is the
towards
same
Earth.
as we heard before.
Efforts have been initiated at the observatory to determine the comet's exact orbit, and a study of possible countermeasures has been scheduled.
Okay, we don't need you. You are the same as before. Let me leave. Are you looking for Horselover? Get off at the National Observatory. You will find him there. And then we arrive at the National Observatory. Look! Glorious train! We've got a Mallard type one rather than a Steamliner. We hop off and we talk to Ticket Man. The train will remain here for a few minutes to adjust to schedule. Okay. We not just go past you? Into a wasteland? Hello? Take the battery out and put it in the Sensorama drive assembly. Can train save game? Just do as you're told. I don't ask questions. Let's make another save. Save. Update save. Okay, open the bottom of the sensor. Grab the Sensorama thing that we grabbed before. Yep. Put it in the bottom of the machine. Sensorama ourselves again. Latham Trade's ultimate doom was not to include trains. Doing nothing would have been fine. This has a better story to Nemma Blob, right? I'm intrigued by what's happening. It's weird. It's like... It's like someone made an Art Deco steampunk train universe and said, Welly, write a story here. We've got communist mind control, alien meteorite going to destroy the world, tripping stuff. It's it's a very weird and intriguing story. Good, I'm not sure I'm willing to grant, but intriguing, yes. I want to know more. Okay, we have another trip. And then we transition into actual game again. Yes. Hello? No word from any of the others. Where on earth do I go now? Down these stairs, apparently. You get some ambient bird noise. Truly one of the games of all time. Hello. Oh, but he disappears. Is little child on the other side? That would make sense to me. No, little child... Conceptual symmetry is broken. Little child isn't on the other side. Ah, this is actually the observatory, which for some reason is in a giant greenhouse full of plants. Even though you'd think that would make the mirrors on the telescope all steamy, but whatever. Is this horse lover? I have been waiting for you, Star Fox. I am Horse Lover. I want you to verify the comet's source with your eyes. Put the laser in there besides the auxiliary mirror. It is time to calculate the focal distance of the comet. And then he loops. Okay. And then we presumably open our suitcase. Yes, we grab the laser beam part. Check. We put it in the machine. Check. Video clip time. Seamless transition again. Yeah, the villain is called Horse Lover, Wick. We ride trains around, we're trying to stop the evil villain Horse Lover. Someone must have gone back in time 30 years to design this game for me in the mid-80s. Right? Like, it's amazing. The dictator Orlovsky denies that the comet approaches. He's taken measures to suppress dissidents and avoid playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion like he promised. But Army Supreme Commander Slowslip agrees with our conclusions. He's been supporting our project right under Orlovsky's nose. Because of his position, he cannot act openly. This is why you have been sent here. Calculation of the focal distance should be complete. Look into the auxiliary mirror. Why can we see Earth as if we're not on Earth? Huh? Maybe there's an auxiliary mirror in space? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we're looking at a reflection from space. Is it a rock or is it a spaceship? It's a spaceship. It's not a rock. Okay. We exit, and presumably we talk to the guy again. Also, let's make a save. We're on save 3. We talk to you again. Horse lover. The comet is closing in on us, but we're getting out in spaceships. A sign from Slowstop, and we start building the compact space ark to save us from the ravenous space goats. You are the sign. Cooperate and we'll take you with us. The Nova Express stops at West End. Get on. And then we sprint back to the train. Seamless transition again, mind you. That one is actually fully seamless. There wasn't even any color change there. Oh, it's Freaky Little Child again. Again, that one. There was some slight color change there, but it was nearly fully seamless. It was seamless in terms of perspective. I don't know why our camera size has shrunk suddenly. So we run back to the train. Yeah, and a Da Vinci plane and a pusher prop monorail. Yes, it's welly level in Sanewick. We are in steampunk communist world that is presumably being destroyed by this meteorite thing. Food Man is not here anymore. Oh, no, let me start the loop again. You've got to believe the evil horse lover. Preparations for the escape are going as planned. Shipments of parts complete. We will assemble at the arsenal. The compact spaceship. One sec, sorry. Get on the Nova Express, bound for the arsenal. It is a special army train that leaves from West End. Okay, get on a special train for West End. So we've still got 3 more stations. Which means maybe we get 3 more beautiful animations of watching the train pull up at the station. We are now arriving at Grand Central Station. Yep, another beautiful FMV of the train pulling up at the station.
Ay.
This is like a third of the game and I love it.
This is torture. Oh, this is torture.
Oh. They say that because of the meteor shower, the inbound trains have halted. Who knows how close to West End the train can possibly go. At Grand Central, passengers aren't being allowed onto the platforms. I can't talk to the ticket man? No, I can't talk to ticket man. Can we use the monitor thing again? We can. We can insert the Sensorama thing that we took earlier? And we get embedded FMV. freaky child that moves via sliding and suddenly becomes exceptionally tall. Yeah, the child is as big as the doorway there. That's a bit weird. There's some sort of light-emitting flower machine? Is there another one? No, we're back to the freaky child. Okay, so it's looping. We're done with this. Do we pick the part back out of the machine before we leave is the only remaining question. Yeah, the child is not to the correct scale in that. That is just wrong. No, come on, I want to leave. I don't want to watch the video again. Maybe I'm not clicking to the side enough. We'll pixel scrub a bit better once the flower light video is done. Okay, yes. And we don't pick up the part again, it seems. Can I double check that we can't pick up the part? It's not there anymore. Okay, we automatically pick it up when we leave. We didn't need to. I thought we might have to pick it up ourselves again. That's on me. No. Leave. Okay. Back on the train? No. Back on the other entrance to the train? No, to the Sensorama again. It's okay. There's no sign of activity yet. We will dispose of it quietly before we leave. The Sensorama is a dangerous machine. The train is about to leave. Slip back into the car. Don't let any of the other passengers see you. Seamless FMV transition. And sort of like action-y music. Beautiful FMV of the train leaving the station. Okay, that didn't do a good job of transitioning there, because now we're suddenly teleported inside the train. The train is bound for West End. It will not stop at either the museum or downtown. I don't believe a word they say about the meteor. It is all disinformation spread by Horse Lover. Orlovsky has been too easy on him. If it were up to me, I'd write off, grab those scientists and execute them. First against the wall, you say? Okay, the food room is still empty, but there was a suitcase on the table. Failed, 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 failed. Sensorama test conducted at West End Hotel. Everyone has failed. Hello, Costo.
No, that's Lohi.
Oh, it's Lohi, my bad.
Buster's still asleep.
The game's put them to sleep, Mari.
Oh yeah.
He's
sleeping and she is complaining because I'm not doing anything, so why not give cuddles?
Then you're free to give pats, eh? Get yourself to the Nova Express. I'll be waiting at the Army Arsenal, says our spy man. Museum of Science. Beautiful FMV of the train pulling up. Okay. A grimly black dog wandered into a certain village. The black dog, looking for its master, scratched at a villager's door. A tall black man fed the dog. Oh no, a tall man fed the black dog, took it to the forest. It roams that forest today. Can we not open number 3? No. Can we open number 4? Yes. Slowslip and Orlovsky, horse lover, and the 6 scientists, the hotel porter, the station employees, the conductor, the 12 passengers. Either you believe them or you don't. The boy comes from the beyond. Pulling a big boat, he floats down gently from the sky. The boy is an alien, maybe? 5 is not openable. And then 6 breaks the pattern of it being openable door, not openable door loop, because this one isn't openable. The Sensorama again. Presumably I'm meant to do something else and I've missed an interaction zone. Maybe not? Maybe I go down this side of the... No, there is no that side of the object. Okay, for the first time in quite a while, I feel boxed in and not sure what it wants me to do. Ah! There was something else. Okay, so... Here... Down... Down... Suitcase... Sensorama part. Time to have another trip. They're all surrounding us. Then we have Freaky Child, who we think now might be an alien. Okay. Trip had. Now we allowed off the train again. The train is bound for West End. It doesn't stop at downtown. The preparations are complete. Beautiful FMV of the train pulling up to the station. And continuing through. So we're one stop away now. Looks like we might talk to the people in... Ooh, 6 has now got someone in it. I can't find the scanner that has the blueprints. Get the scanner. For me, will you? We haven't got any time left. The comet is almost here. And then there was a small pile of dirt on the train line, so the train stops. The train has stopped. It appears there's been an accident on the line. Beautiful transition. It's dangerous. Please go back to your car. We don't know when the repairs will be completed. We have to go back to downtown. And then he loops. Can I help? Not as far as I can tell. Okay, we hop back in the train. The little glowing light thing flew away like it was a UFO thing. Without saying a word, the boy flew away. There atop the sacred mountain, he awaits the coffin's arrival. So the boy became the UFO light that flew away? Question mark? If you find horse lovers' men, report to me. It's not too late. I'll hand them over to Orlovsky. I'll have him execute them in the cruelest way. Well, that seems unnecessary. Either they're crazy and they should be, like, put in an insane asylum, but executing them in unnecessarily cruel ways seems unnecessary. We shall make an unscheduled stop at downtown. We pull up to the train station in reverse. Okay. We talk to the ticket man. At this stage, we have no idea when operations will resume. Ask for details at the station office. So go upstairs to the main ticket desk? No? Where do you want me to go, game? No, that's just you again. Ah, here. There's a door I missed. With a telephone, a desk, a hat, and a desk fan. Do we use the telephone? No, it's just... It's covered in pictures of trains. Ah, here we go. There's a person here. It's Bald Man. Horse lovers gone to West End. We have to hurry. Give those switch levers a pull, and then we can take the old line to West End. Switch levers. Ah, these things. Okay. So we change the siding directions from the station, sure. But why didn't we pull any of them? No, come on, we're meant to pull them. Which ones do you want me to pull? Okay, you've got to work out which ones. Or maybe just only that one? There we go. And then we travel... Ooh, his head moves. We travel back to the train. We've left behind Bald Man. Come on, let me proceed forwards, please. This is too dark for me to tell what's happening. It looks like a doorknob. Okay. Ticket man. From this point on, the train will be running at a reduced speed. We ask for your patience. Our plan is to leave Earth, and it is in the final stage. We'll rendezvous at the Army Arsenal and assemble the spaceship. The Nova Express will be coming into an underground platform. You won't need a ticket. Hurry, you mustn't miss it. And then he loops. Presumably we go back to Conductor Man, and he will now say we've arrived. We will arrive shortly. You pull up at the station. We hop out. Thank you for riding Central Line. I'll take your ticket. There's a person here. Slowslop's planning a revolution. In preparation for that day, he set aside some of the excavated fuel ore. He brought together scientists from the old academy. They're manufacturing compact fighter planes at the arsenal. They talk of an approaching comet. It's a complete fiction. Don't have anything to do with them. Let me finish telling you about the sensorama. The fine dust of the shattered globes glitters as it sifts down to the floor. The golden motes spread across the floor. And for yet a while their brilliance remains undimmed. You lived in the West End? Among those who share this mystical experience, but it isn't West End of, weirdly communist steampunk world, Alpha. I know 12. So I've talked to you. There's maybe a person over there that I haven't talked to. No, that's that one. It is not the same West End, no. This is an absolute Wellington of a Japanese-made game, Alpha. The story is bananas. But I feel like I've talked to everyone. No, I missed you. I have nothing to say. All things have a beginning, but they're all ended. The beginning is the end. The beginning of the end is beginning. And then he has nothing else to say. He loops. Do we hop back on the train now? Oh, that was a screen that I hadn't accessed before. But it's just look at the pretty trains at the station, which is lovely, but not useful. We can't move past you. How do I get back down to the trains, presumably? Also, we should probably make another save. Save one, do. No, that's always just talk to you, and I don't want to talk to you. So presumably there's been a screen that I've missed. We've talked to you, but maybe I need to talk to you again now that I've talked to the other people. No, you say the same thing. Forwards, left, forwards. Ooh! You! I don't think I talked to you at all. If you see the scientists, tell them from me. I'll chase them to the ends of the earth and never give up. He's never gonna give them up. Okay, now that I've talked to you, can we go back on the train? No. So there must be something else that I've missed. We can't go past the velvet ropes. There's nothing there. Is there someone on this side of the chairs? Yes. I'd missed this guy. The Nova Express has come to an underground platform. Passengers are probably getting aboard now. And then it seamlessly transitions into the FMV. We go back down to the train. Insert disc 3. Oh no, sorry. Insert disc 4. We're nearly done, Maury. You don't have to. You don't have to worry too much more. We're on the last disc. Loading. We should save, seeing as we're now on the new disc. Overwrite save to. We go talk to Ticket Man. The Nova Express is about to leave. Please hop on board. We're back on the Steamliner type rather than the Mallard type train. Emblazoned with Soviet stars. Okay. What do we find out on this train? Compartment 12 has been reserved in your name. A package has been left there for you. We can hop in 10, but that will just presumably give us the same radio that we've always heard. So I'm not interested in hearing that. G'day, Salar. Turn around. Is this one 12? Yes. Open. It's been reserved in my name, and there's a new suitcase here. We pick up a Pip-Boy? It kind of looks like a Pip-Boy. And we put it in our suitcase, and in good news, the suitcase is now full, Maury, so it doesn't look like there's any more items for us to get.
Well, if only we were, to use those items in some sort of way, we had to put them together or anything.
We've got the item. And now we can go past where the guy was. At the end, he says, "This is the Special Express bound for the Arsenal. It only operates during emergencies." Presumably then there's someone that I've missed in one of the other rooms. So we check all the rooms. There's a book. Isn't that the book that we picked up at the start? 8 o'clock, West End Hotel, Slow Slip. Sensorama, binoculars, electric generator, helium neon laser, scanners, radium. Yeah, that was the book that we had at the start. Why it has extra stuff in it now. How did I even find this? I was looking through old point-and-click adventures, Alpha, and I found this. I found that it's set on primarily trains, and that the bad guy is called Horse Lover. It's like someone went back in time and designed this via committee for me. It's fantastic. No. Radio? No. Yes. No horsey, indeed. What about number 11? No, we can't enter number 11. And then this is the one that we already did that had the new items, so presumably maybe there's something beyond here now. No? Maybe we need to go back and talk to Ticket Man again? Now that we've got the book. Oh, no, the little kid is here now. He levitates, He goes around the corner. Let's chase little kid, who we thought was an alien and had flied off into space, but seemingly not. We should check all of the rooms as we go. Was the scanner in compartment 12? There's no problem as long as we get it back. Give it to Horse Lover. There's no time to build a large ship. We've decided on small-scale spacecraft. We can't all fit aboard, and we haven't yet decided on a destination. Nobody knows how far the ship might have to go. The Ark will keep on traveling as long as the fuel ore lasts. Okay, what about the next door? Hello? I believe in Horse Lover. Since our days at the National Academy of Science, he's directed our activities with impeccable judgment. The escape plan using the Ark. It was Horse Lover who developed it. He's a man who can save the world. I, for one, believe this to be so. Okay, he's very Horse Lover pilled. Oh, I accidentally skipped the first one, so let's go through the whole loop. The Sensorama has been scrapped. Our objective is now the Ark. Once we get a prototype built, we can shift into mass production. You have to help us. There's little time before Doomsday approaches. Okay. No admittance. Do we care? I'm not allowed to go past the no admittance sign. It's just not allowed. Okay, then do we go back to the other end and find Ticket Man? That's usually what happens. Yes. The compartment of each scientist, go and hear what they have to say. That's a message from Mr. Horse Lover. But I've already done that. Oh well, we'll do it again. Slow Slop has given us permission to use the military installation. All the materials we need are there. Maybe I hadn't talked to this guy. Once we install the parts you're carrying, the Ark will be complete. All we have to do is follow Horse Lover's orders. Now will Ticket Man let me leave? No. Okay, we'll go redo the rest of the other compartments, even though I thought I did them all. You already asked about the scanner. Next one. You were the Japanese-ish looking guy. Or maybe Italian. And then the spaceship uses ore as its fuel. Yes. You've already... No, come on. Out the door. This is the guy that's Horse Lover pilled. I believe everything Horse Lover has to say, etc., etc. And then we're now building lots of the space arcs. Yeah, so that's all of them. Did I... What is failing to trigger that will let us... Maybe now I'm allowed past the no admittance sign? Is it Zora after he became a scientist? I'm still not allowed past the no admittance sign. I don't know what you want, game. Are you going to let me... No, you still want me to talk to all the scientists, but I just did that. Maybe I've missed something in these rooms. No? Have you got the scanner? Get it out of your suitcase. I want to check the data. You can start it up by turning the switch. We open our suitcase. We grab our Pip-Boy. We put it on the table. We press the switch. Maybe these switches? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we get the 3D mesh model of the train. And then the gyrocopter. The Leonardo da Vinci gyrocopter. And then the push-prop monorail. And then the Mallard-type train, instead of the Streamliner. Is the spaceship going to be a train as well? We can only hope, Alpha. That thing we haven't seen. We haven't seen this thing. It looks like an evil drill machine. And then the video file is corrupt. Okay, we put the scanner back in our suitcase. Now do we talk to you again? All the data is here. We can finish the arc. Go to the locomotive. Wilhelm is waiting there. I want you to carry a sample of the fuel ore. We're almost there. You have to hurry. Can we go past the no admittance thing now? Oh, FMV. Seamless transition. Well, nearly seamless transition. The view. The zoom changed slightly. We come to the front of the train. And then there's a weird display that's functioning like a periscope. But it doesn't seem to do anything other than act as a periscope. Do I need to talk to the guy? That seems plausible. I've heard about it from Horse Lover. The fuel ore is clipped on the wall there. Okay, so we were told to grab the fuel, so... This? These don't look like fuel. These look like fuses. Okay, we grab one of them. Do we grab the others? No, we only grab one. We talk to you again. Everything is ready. The Nova Express is almost at the Army Arsenal. And then he loops, so we're done with you. Presumably we leave this space then. How do we exit? Where is the exit door? There? Maybe we need to watch ourselves arriving at the Arsenal. Yes, that seems possibly slightly plausible. Yep, it transitions into FMV. Beautiful, gorgeous FMV of the Streamliner. We enter a tunnel. Hail, Blowmac. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we pull up. Presumably we're allowed to go outside now. Yep, the guy is no longer blocking the door. Where do we go from here, though? Here we go. The Nova Express is going to pull into the roundhouse. The train is going to bed. Also, as far as I'm aware, those sort of turntable things were usually only built to, like, fit a train, not a train and a carriage, so it's weird that we are train and carriages on a turntable, but let's just ignore that. It's probably... It would need more 3D models to have separated train and blah 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 blah. Oh! Look! The best screens ever. Mallard type train. Steamliner type train. Ah, it's fantastic. But we must move on. I wish I could say I'm sorry, Maury, but I'm not. I'm really liking this.
I know you are. I am just plotting my revenge. It's fine.
The control room's off the mezzanine. Hurry up. I did at least make sure it was a quick game, Maury. We're going to start assembling the space ark. Get up on the control room. And then it seamlessly transitions into FMV. A very short FMV. What do you have to say? George, Wilhelm, and Charles. The three of them are waiting in the control room. Seamless transition into FMV. Okay. Control room. Do you want me to look at this ancient radio? No. Here's three of them. We'll send the blueprint data from here. Insert the scanner in the input device. So presumably we grab our Pip-Boy. Yes, close our suitcase. Place it into... Dock our Pip-Boy to the computer, which actually looks like a microfiche reader. The train is going to transformer into a spaceship.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Oh, I didn't mean to play it again, I'm sorry. I wanted to leave. We leave and we talk to the people again, presumably. Turn around and talk to the people. I'm going to attach the laser to the Ark's nose. Insert the laser trigger mechanism. We have a Weeheart flak, Alpha. Hand the laser to George. And then presumably, how do I get to George though? Here, turn around, talk to you. Pass the laser to George, but I thought you were George. Well, let's talk back to... Okay, it isn't actually. It means interact with the here. We open the machine, we interact with the machine empty gap, we open our suitcase, we click the laser bit that we stole from the laserium, from the space telescope. We put it in the machine. We leave this. Not the Fluber working on? No. Pass the battery to Charles. Is this you? Slow stop. Got here before you. Message on the monitor. But this is the old message. This is the train transforming into the spaceship. Maybe it's a different monitor? Maybe they mean this monitor. Ooh, I accidentally ended it. Binoculars. The laser part. The part for the, sensor armor thing. The Pip-Boy. And then the Energon cube, the fuel. And then it loops. Okay, we're done. It's not that video. Is this a different one? Yes. Ah, it's our handler. We're in this together. The 7 scientists act at my command. You are one of the chosen. You've got to cooperate with us all the way. Our mothership will fly to the top of the mountain. Get in the Ark and head for the lead grey tower. Okay, hop in the space Ark. Let's make a save. Say save 3. Talk to these people again. I need the battery to operate my machine tools. Install it here. So we go here, we open our suitcase, we grab the power thing. Really? Not the power thing. We grab the Sensorama bit. Okay, they meant the Sensorama battery, not the fuel battery. Sure. We power up this machine. Horse Lover is waiting for you in front of the Ark. Okay. Can we go through this door to the Ark? Here he is. The prototype Ark is finished. Slowslop has designated you. Put the fuel ore in. Use the direction finder on the instrument panel to home in on our destination. I'll be coming right behind you. So long until we meet again. We climb into the spaceship train. Where do we put the fuel? Here. Open our suitcase, grab the fuel, insert fuel there, close it, close it. Do we pull the levers now? Do I back out? There's something else it wants me to do, but I don't know. Okay, it wanted me to click on the thing again. Now do we pull the levers, Kronk? No. No, there must be something. Ah, the little switches. We flick the little switches. Everything comes to life. That's very Xylon-y. Do I need to flick more of the switches? Yes. And then the spaceship train assumes launch position. The game's off the rails. It's very mad. Okay, the fancy weird drill machine. I thought we were hopping on a spaceship. Why are we going underground with the drill machine? We activate the drill machine. Am I meant to... No, it's still... This is FMV. We just have to wait. Am I questioning the Dev's vision? I'm questioning their sanity. They're allowed to have their vision, Wick, but it doesn't mean that it's sane. Do I need to click more buttons? Yes. I click that button. Then the drill bit detaches from our train. And then the Xylon thing changes into a screen. And now we're going into Transformo mode. We're going to transform into the spaceship. Train Transformer robots in disguise into a spaceship. Okay. It's FMV, I can't do anything. We're now aquaplaning on our spaceship plane. I have to do something? Do I push the left button? Do I click the left this thing? Do I flick these switches? Okay, we press that big switch. Now 2 of them? Do we just keep doing the same switch? Or is this a maze? An FMV maze.
Highly
Okay,
unlikely. That would require gameplay.
that would require gameplay. Okay. It might be a maze. We're doing the same thing again. Yeah, I think this is a maze.
We have gameplay!
How do I turn a direction that isn't forwards? Because at the moment all I know is this button. Okay, we have a different switch that makes us turn. Circle. Circle. So the display doesn't seem to change based on which direction we face. So I have no idea how we're... I guess we just use the follow the right-hand wall or left-hand wall rule. And trust that eventually we will escape the maze. Turn left.
I mean, in this case, that's the only way we haven't gone.
Keep following the left-hand wall unless we go in a... Unless we do an exact square, in which case we're around a central pillar.
Mm.
Which is looking increasingly likely. Because we've done three bits of the... what would be a square. Yeah, one more would be all the way. So maybe the number of...
This is wrong, so go back.
You want me to
Because
turn
you were
around?
up to... No, oh, you went the other way.
Like, go back where I was? This is back where we came from.
Yeah, but now it's no longer...
The question is,
If
do
you'd
we
gone
have to
straight-
go,
if
like...
you'd gone straight back, the game tells you where you're supposed to go. At this point, it's equally long either way. You need to go back to where you turned left. So from here, it would either be right up or up right.
Up, right?
Yeah.
I don't get what up would be. There's like forwards, right, left,
You
and
went
back.
up. I think it was this way. Try going this way.
No, we're back to 1, so we need to turn around and
Okay.
go back. So now we're up to 2 Blinkolician.
Yeah, so now right.
I'm willing to sit and listen. Where do you want me to go? We can go forwards, left, or right.
One. Oh, you went back there.
So we're up to 2 Blinkolician. Forwards, left,
Okay,
or
so
right.
so now it would be right if I'm right.
Okay.
If I haven't lost the mental map.
Now we're to the middle 2 blinky dots.
Uh-huh.
And we can go right or left, but not forwards. Forwards is a dead end.
And let's see, if we went right, that would be back where we're going, so I would assume left.
Okay. Now we're up to the final 2 Blinkolician. We can go forwards, left, or not right. So it's only forwards or left.
At this point, we have no data for anything, so we might as well just try forward and see what happens.
Okay, so I'll go back towards what was forwards. Let's go. Well, I wouldn't want to spoil her experience of the movie with video game elements.
the game had one thing where it's actual gameplay. And
Nope.
it saved it until the very end.
Nope, it's turned us around and has it put it back at the start? Or has it...
It puts it back to the start.
No, we're still at this section. We're still on Final 2 Blinkerlition. So we should go
in that
right.
case, so it's easy. Yeah.
Also, it's cool that you can direct it which way to go by using this, or by using the physical controls. Like there's forwards button, left, right buttons, and there's also doing the same thing with the little FMV edges.
Mm.
Stop trying to sell the game. I don't need to sell it, Alpha. It is already in my heart. Okay, the train is transforming into... Oh no, that's not. What's different? What's gonna happen?
Hooray.
Time for Maze 2? Maybe.
Definitely be pushing it. Surely.
Am I meant to be pressing a button? Yes, I'm meant to be pressing that button. And that makes us transform into even more spaceship mode. Even though we're underground. Okay, we're speeding up. It's full FMV, I have no control. Okay, presumably I have to... No, it's still full FMV. Yeah, they were so proud of their pre-rendered cutscenes. They made a 4 CD ROM thrill experience of them. Yes. And we click on this and we use the laser, which is why we had to collect the laser beam parts. We laser open a hole in the wall. We fly our spaceship train through it. Apparently now we're doing Journey to the Center of the Earth. Am I meant to press another button? Who's made these perfectly straight tunnels? Okay, I was meant to click the screen. Did we shrink between scenes to fit into the hole? I thought that we made the hole our size, Somna. Arrgh. Bark, 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 bark. Okay, do we do it again? No, this is still full FMV. I have no mouse. I have no mouse, but I must game. Okay, we eject out into the real world. Transformo button again. Yes, we lose our skis and we transform into space plane mode. Now what? No, this is still full FMV. And then the space plane accelerates to escape velocity? Question mark? Still no mouse. We're pulling up to a city? Yeah, there's probably a max cutscene length for fitting in memory. I would agree, Alpha. It would read us off the CD, put it in your memory, play it, and then do another one. Totally. Okay, we're in the lead grey tower. Sure. I mean, I doubt it, Alpha, because this is, we're running a full emulation here. This is an emulated Pentium 133. The only thing that would be extra quick would be CD disk reading speed, because it's... that is emulated. But the, like, CPU and those things should be at speed. We are a Pentium 133 Award 430 FVX PCI Socket 7. Can we hop out of our train plane? Unclear. Ah, we use the floor exit. Have we used the speed boost button? We have no used a speed boost button. We did have to do a check disk. We close the door. It's our handler. Hand over the suitcase, okay. We are grateful for what you have done. We need someone to help us. You've got to trust us. Ooh, this was the light machine, the light flower thing. We had visions of this earlier when we were tripping. Yep, it goes full light flower. The mothership is in position. It will set off for our planet. The comet is approaching. Destruction of Earth is a certainty. And then our handler disassembles. Oh, it's often very pretty, Alpha. For a game of 93, it looks amazing. And the way that they've used and integrated the camera, like, they've done a really good job of the cinematography of the FMV cutscenes matching the start and exits of the point-and-click sections. Okay, our little space plane is broken down there now. Who made this? Toshiba, EMI, Synergy Interactive, Cryo Interactive, and NNT Resonance. Hirahiko Shono and Hirozaku Nakakura. Et al. Oh, it's the alien space boy who slides away and then closes his lift door. We follow him. I butchered those names. Zannen. Pera pera janai. Okay, scientist number 1. Besides, that's rich from you when I hear you saying Tokyo the wrong way so frequently. On stream. You say Tokyo instead of Tokyo. Do we hop into the Sensormatic thing? No, we do not. Okay, we're still chasing the boy. How do we proceed to this other door, though? Also, we should make a new save. Why was not save working? Select save. Do. Okay, good. Alien boy, who is apparently a mirror. We are the alien boy. Or he was a projection onto the mirror, and now we're falling into the universe? There's a wibbly wobbly tree. And we can leave this screen. Presumably we go back where we came from. How's winter? It's finally starting to end, Salar. The weather's starting to get a bit nicer. I even went for a bike ride the other day because it was nice and warm enough and sunny enough. You're not sure if this is safe for work? Really? Oh, we'll run that risk, I guess. It's too fantastic.
That is a word. Not necessarily a word I would use about this game, but it is a word.
We can't use the radio. Oh, he means that someone else has made a video explaining the game, and that's not safe for work. Okay. No, we can't interact with the radio. The makers of the game have made their own explanation documentary? Oh, please. Okay, here's the Sensorama. Which we interact with and it disappears. And then we've got our handler. You are no exception. We are ready for all-out war. A new era in the Empire's history dawns. Army train speed across the plains. Spy planes fly on high. Reactionaries nipped in the bud. Disobey and your brain gets washed. I will not fail to make Sensorama work. The one and perfect will. Complete and total power. That is what my empire will have. Okay, the Sensorama is back. The Sensorama disappearing was just us starting the trip. Feels like I should save again. Let's make another save. Come on, save, here, overwrite, do. We can't use the window again. We can't use the radio still. Oh, the little boy is here. He manages to move in a way that isn't sliding for once by turning his head a little bit, but then he disappears. We can approach the table, but to what end? Now the outside has circling lights outside.
Still feverish.
So feverish.
From the beginning on, never moved a step.
From the beginning on, I never moved a step.
Nothing at all is beginning. So who's Slow Slope? No way of knowing now. The Cyclorama show is about to start. Bell should ring pretty soon. Blinding lights spin round. An image flickers into view and out. No matter how the scenery changes, no matter the characters' mutterings, if a fuse blows,
That's so
and
pretty.
power fails, in that instant, it all melts in darkness. A face leers out from behind the cyclorama. Cyclopean hand clutches my skull, tries twisting off my head. From eyeball to planet, and beyond to the sacred unknown. At this very moment it begins. The endless outbound voyage.
Roll credits? Okay, the weird mothership thing. Approaches the little boy. Little boy is just barely not drowning. We've got some Komorebi happening. Roll credits. A Haruhiko Shono creation. Music composed by Koji Ueno. Standing ovation. Standing ovation. Is it a good game? No. Is it an amazing experience? Yes.
No.
No, says Maury.
No, it's not.
It isn't a...
Not even close.
Have you experienced anything like it?
No, but I have experienced strange storytelling done so much better even in older games. It's not good.
We're going to have some hard disagreements there. I think it is fantastically different, and it does some things really amazingly. It's not telling a well explained story, but the cinematography, the camera and artistic work, its prettiness for its age, those aspects of it are all really well done, and it is you don't like the story you're saying, in terms of it being weird and kind of somewhat unexplained, but I found it
No,
it
no, no.
engaging.
That's not my problem. That is not my problem with this. No, I can enjoy a weird and strange story, which I believe I have proven on stream many a time. Um, However, what I don't like about this is that it's not it's not a weird, strange, engaging story that seems like it's fulfilled in a good way. What you end up getting is that I'm given a lot of information that proves to never be relevant for anything. It doesn't connect to the story. It's it's not a good storytelling like for as in creating a completed world because you keep throwing things at us that is not relevant. It's never seen again. It's given repeatedly even, which makes you even more certain this has to be relevant to the story. It has to be, because why else would you feed the same thing to me like 4 or 5 times? Never comes up, never is fulfilled, has no relevance for the overall plot. It's not good storytelling. It's a vision. They have had a vision. I'll give them that. It's beautifully done cinematically. And sure, it's an interesting project, but that's all I'm willing to give it.
I would say that some of the like parts about it telling us things repeatedly that don't do anything are the like are they lying to us aspect, because they're all throughout the start of the story it's like your handler is trying to tell you that the other people are lying to you, and those people are telling you that other people are lying to you, and which of the two parties do you believe? And so having the conflicting, sometimes trippy information that appears and disappears sort of plays into that aspect of the which side do you believe.
But was that at any point relevant?
In terms of, do you think you're accidentally helping them maybe blow up the world? So like, are you yourself acting as a bad guy or a good guy is then in question.
Yeah, but you don't even get any clear thing if you did destroy the world or not. You're very much left up in you don't know what happened at all.
The ending is unsatisfying in terms of not giving closure to what has actually happened in a nice definitive way. Sure. But that matches the whole thing is a big mind trip.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a mind trip made to be a mind trip rather than a good, interesting story that is a mind trip. And that's the difference for me. Like you can have a weird story that's beautifully created and it goes into weird places and it takes you on a journey and it's amazing. With this one, I feel like they trying to create a mind trip, and it by doing so they keep throwing different things at you and doing like, oh no, and now we're not going to give anything more about this, and you don't get an answer on anything. It's just not a good overall thing.
Part of me probably liking that then is that you said you've seen more things that try and do the ultra weird stories even this old ago. I can't think of anything that I remember playing or being exposed to that would meet those criteria. And
Mm,
so there's an originality in terms of its exposure to me that if I was exposed to more of these, sure, I could probably be more on your side with it. But seeing as that's
mm.
sort of new to me this
I can see that.
feels amazing and original. Can you mention any of the other like ultra weird story games from this era that you were thinking of in mentioning that?
Oh, let's see. unlike what people might have think, I did not prepare in advance to.
You haven't been writing
to do
a
this.
video essay for 4 hours?
No, but the thing is that from what I remember, around the early 90s, you have several of these sort of games where they really do go for it's supposed to be weird.
Like, Myst
Of
is fairly
course,
weird. It would be the big go-to
Myst is
for,
fairly
like,
weird.
point-and-click adventure that is, like, not normal Earth set. Like, it's in a sort of fantasy weird, somewhat weird world.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be one maybe soft answer, but I was thinking you meant something a bit more even powerfully weird, approaching this levels of powerfully weird.
Yeah.
Can't think of one on
Just
the top
trying
of your
to
head.
remember.
Don't stress.
No, sorry.
Well, I am glad
But
to
yeah,
have experienced this.
I will say that for its time, it is still very much a unique idea, and they clearly had a vision for it. That I can't debate with. And they seemingly create what they wanted to do. And well done to them for doing that. It's just
Is it something that they should have wanted to do?
no. These games should be made when you want to make them. I feel like beside throwing in a hint of gameplay with putting in a maze, there's like modern walking simulators that are more engaging as into what you have to do as far as gameplay.
Yes, the gameplay is very
There's
light. It's just walk around and pick who you talk to in what order, which has no meaningful impact on what's happening.
no.
The only thing it does is you must talk to everyone to ungate moving into the next, like, little area to proceed things.
Mm.
So that choice is irrelevant, aside from, like, oh, I've explored the space in that area because that's how I wanted to explore, in a,
Mhm.
like, open world, in air quotes, sense.
Mm.
I'm really happy to have played this. I love it, not just Train out of 10, but I like its wackiness. I like its artisticness. I don't think it's a good game. I'm not going to. It isn't a good at being a game. But is it a very interesting experience that I don't remember seeing anything that was so FMV back at this age. The things I played that were somewhat FMV were like the FMV bits of Grim Fandango, or like the large FMV sections of Toonstruck. And this just had so much more than that. Like, both of those are one or two disc things, and this has got 4? There's so much more.
How many discs was Seventh Guest then?
I don't actually remember Seventh Guest, but I didn't play it back then. I can check
because
that fairly.
Seventh Guest was 93. And Dracula Unleashed was 93 as far as pure FMV.
That's the Sega one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can check that fairly quickly as well. Sega
And
Mega Drive.
the early 90s, you also have the older Sherlock
Dracula
Holmes
Unleashed
games,
is
but again,
2.
those are also pure. Yeah.
So this is twice as big nominally, but also that's limited by the fact that you're making it work for the Sega, right? And the Sega's a lot less hardware than this mighty Pentium 133. So, like, if they were making the video clips the same sort of resolution for Dracula as they had for this, it could well be that big. And what was the other one? Dracula and...
well, all the FMV Sherlocks were from 1991, 92, I think. And
those
you have
fit on,
Night
like, 2
Trap,
games.
which is from 92.
Because I think their collection is 2 discs. So, like, this is, as far as I know, unique in terms of its size for the time.
Yeah, just for the size, I think it is unique.
All right. Any other thoughts, Maury?
No.
Other than that, you want to pick the next game.
I'm never trusting you again without doing proper research.
I told you all I knew, that it was involving trains and that the bad guy was called Horse Lover. That's all I knew.
You sold it as a game for senior detectives. It failed on being much of a game, and it failed on being very detective-y. There was no mystery or nothing in it.
But it had trains, Maury.
Did it? Let me ask you this. Does this game have train that turns into a plane and a spaceship, or does it have a spaceship / plane that transforms into a train?
No, because there's multiple trains, right? There's the other one as well. So even if we think of one of them as a spaceship primarily, there's still other train and monorail.
Uh-huh.
So it gets multiple train out of 10s.
Uh-huh.
And I did know it was short, even if I thought it might be a bit weird and wacky. Okay, well then, thank you all for joining us. I hope you have had as a lovely time as me, rather than perhaps how much of a time Maury has had. And we will see you all next time. Bye-byes!
Bye-bye.